Welcome to our YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the latest insights and opportunities in the world of finance and investments, with a special focus on currency revaluation, gold and silver investments, cryptocurrency, and make money online opportunities, and more. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments in currency revaluation, particularly the Iraqi Dinar and other currencies, best to subscribe to this channel. Please note that the content on this YouTube channel is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the opinions expressed on this channel are based on our own research and personal experience. We strongly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a weekly giveaway of 100 Dogecoin. However, this week's giveaway is 200 Dogecoin since we didn't create any content on Sunday. Hence, we did not announce last week's winner. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and watch this video till the end, as we will be sharing a random hashtag keyword daily, and then comment hashtag the keyword with no spaces in between in the comment section. Good luck! Now let's continue with this breaking news of Iraqi Dinar today, so stick till the end of this video. In this breaking news article, the Central Bank of Iraq addresses the challenges posed by the unofficial exchange rate of the dollar against the dinar. The central bank considers such trading as illegitimate and emphasizes the need for all parties to work together to achieve stability in the exchange rate. The article outlines measures taken to control foreign currency transactions, including foreign transfers, documentary credits, and cash sales, in an effort to combat money laundering and enhance transparency. First, let's go through this lengthy article, and please advise that the Google translation to English is sometimes confusing, so make sure to watch until the end so we can expand on the article. The title of this article is "The Central Bank of Iraq Issues a New Statement Regarding Dealing in Dollars and the Exchange Rate." The management of the Central Bank of Iraq considered on Thursday what is being traded in the markets of the exchange rate of the dollar against the dinar by speculators illegitimate, calling for the need for all parties to join hands to achieve stability in the exchange rate, especially that Iraq has sufficient foreign reserves to meet legitimate needs. Shafaq News Agency publishes the text of the statement issued by the Central Bank Administration, following up on the recent developments in the local markets, especially with regard to trading an unofficial exchange rate in the platforms and daily transactions, and its unreal and artificial fluctuations, requires us to clarify the basic facts related to the trading of foreign currency in the local markets and the role of the Central Bank of Iraq in providing the currency foreign affairs through its official sources, which included all legally permitted transactions and prevented other illegal transactions, and the need for all relevant parties to unite and cooperate in order to achieve the main general goals, including the stability of the exchange rate in light of the presence of sufficient foreign reserves to meet the legitimate needs of citizens, merchants, and investors in foreign currency. Hence, we would like to state the following. The source of the US dollar circulating in the local markets is the Central Bank of Iraq, which offers it through banks, exchange, and mediation companies at the official rate 1320 dinars per dollar. Accordingly, what is called the parallel market has no reality, as this description is given when the market has its own sources of foreign currency through private sector exports, local tourism, remittances from residents abroad, and others, in order to achieve the goal of controlling the movement of funds and foreign trade and an implementation of the anti-money laundering and terrorist financing law, and in order to enhance the application of international standards. The new system is based on the implementation of all foreign transfers and documentary credits through the electronic platform, in which all operations are pre-checked in all respects, and the final beneficiary is verified, which protects the banking sector, non-bank financial institutions, and all parties to those operations from the risks they face locally and internationally. Legitimate transfers without limits or restrictions, and the central bank does not set ceilings for banks authorized to conduct the transfer. Rather, this depends on the bank's ability to attract customers, the validity and accuracy of operations, and the number of its accredited correspondents abroad. Carrying out personal transfers abroad, such as wages for studies, treatment, purchasing personal needs, residence transfers, pensions for residents abroad, and others, through international money transfer companies such as Western Union and MoneyGram. Citizens are also allowed to use electronic payment cards to be used to purchase goods and services abroad. All these operations and others are covered by the central bank at the official established exchange rate, providing cash dollars to travelers at the official rate set through banks and exchange and mediation companies, and these operations are carried out through an electronic platform to verify the safety of operations and the correct use of those amounts for traveling citizens. This platform is currently being developed with strict verification procedures and limiting its use to the specified purpose and at the prescribed price. The aforementioned system, with its 3 dimensions, limits any practices that would expose Iraq and its banking sector and financial institutions to risks, and by providing these channels and opening them for legitimate purposes, it makes dealing in dollars outside it an illegal practice subject to legal accountability towards the parties involved in its practice, as no party has the right or a person trading in dollars issued by the central bank, which determines a price, channels, limits, and purposes for its use and its circulation, and trading outside the licensed authorities is a prohibited activity according to the law, as Banking Law Number 94 of 2004 stipulates in Article 3 that no person has the right to engage in the business of receiving deposits or other funds payable by the public without obtaining a license or permit issued by the Central Bank of Iraq. The application of the system of foreign transfers, documentary credits, and cash sale of foreign currency involves achieving economic, regulatory, and legal objectives, including the following: enhancing anti-money laundering and terrorist financing measures, and preventing the risks of local and international sanctions from all relevant parties, bringing Iraq's imports into channels that ensure the safety and transparency of operations, and providing important databases and information for planning, organizing, and control purposes. Achieving additional revenues for the state by subjecting all imports to procedures for comprehensive registration of their details and the resulting fees. Gaining the trust of accredited international banks, which expands the network of relations between the local and foreign banking sector and increases the number of Iraqi bank correspondents. Closing the outlets for illegal foreign transfers, besieging the proceeds of crime and corruption, and preventing them from finding a way to escape abroad. Not charging imported goods the exchange rate difference resulting from paying a higher price when buying it at the unofficial price on the black market, which leads to higher prices and a negative impact on the purchasing power of citizens. The groups that buy the dollar from the market and create an opportunity for speculators and beneficiaries to trade an unofficial exchange rate are importers of merchants who do not follow the fundamental methods of external transfers via the electronic platform, which is available to them at the official price, through attempts to collect cash dollars that are exclusively for citizens travel from the market, or by using electronic payment cards designated to pay citizens' purchases and expenses abroad, or for personal transfers for legitimate purposes. Importers of prohibited or narcotic substances such as drug dealers and others, or of materials that do not pass through the official border crossings to escape the requirements of the law or customs, such as importers of cigarettes and some importers of precision instruments, so they go to the market to buy dollars that are not allocated to them to pay their bills. the category that generates revenues from the proceeds of crimes, such as bribes, thefts, kidnapping, extortion, selling contraband, etc., and they transfer them abroad to hide them. Citizens who pay for their purchases of goods and services inside Iraq in dollars, which prompts them to buy dollars from the market. And since there is no allocation from the central bank's sales of dollars for this purpose, their purchase is from a share allocated for other purposes, especially travel. In order to address the aforementioned phenomena and reduce the phenomenon of the illegal market and an exchange rate higher than the prescribed one, work is being done with the government and the relevant authorities to take the following measures. Merchants and importers use the prescribed channel for that, via the electronic platform, to achieve the objectives of this system and prevent the use of cash dollars in the market for other than its purposes. And this requires obligating this category to provide evidence that the amount of their imports has been duly transferred when their goods enter Iraq at the official border crossings. Stimulating and supporting categories of merchants to enter the electronic platform by simplifying procedures, especially tax ones, defining their ceilings in advance according to categories, and depositing them in the account of the General Tax Authority through its bank accounts. Tightening control over the official border crossings and closing unofficial ones, coordinating between the federal government and the regional government regarding the organization and unification of entry procedures for goods and the fees imposed on them, and preventing the entry of prohibited and legally prohibited materials. The competent authorities undertake the strict application of Cabinet Resolution number 23026 for the year 2023, which includes limiting the sale and purchase of goods and services in Iraqi dinars inside Iraq. We call for the provision of official, popular, and media national support in implementing the aforementioned to achieve the aforementioned goals in a way that preserves the safety and soundness of the movement of money and foreign trade and staves off risks for the country, its banking sector, and its financial institutions by adhering to the rules of the anti-money laundering and terrorist financing law and international standards and practices related to. This concludes the breaking news article, and let's now break this down and summarize this news. The Central Bank of Iraq addresses the challenge posed by the dollar exchange rate in the country. The article emphasizes the need for stability in the exchange rate and clarifies the sources of the US dollar circulating in the local markets. The central bank introduces a new system for foreign transfers, documentary credits, and cash sale of foreign currency to achieve economic, regulatory, and legal objectives. This news is essential for Iraq's economic and monetary reform, as it shows the intention and focus of Iraq to add value to the dinar. By controlling the movement of funds and foreign trade, the central bank aims to enhance anti-money laundering and terrorist financing measures, prevent risks of sanctions, and bring imports into transparent channels. The new system can also generate additional state revenues and foster trust with international banks, benefiting Iraq's banking sector. Revaluation or reinstating the dinar and adding value now is crucial for Iraq's economy because the new system can reduce illegal practices and limit the illegal market for the dollar. By implementing measures to ensure the proper use of cash dollars and enhancing the official exchange rate system, Iraq can discourage speculators and stabilize the currency's value. This can lead to improved purchasing power for citizens, lower import costs, and attract foreign investments. Acting promptly will allow Iraq to reap the benefits of a revalued dinar, promote economic growth, and safeguard its financial system and institutions. What are your thoughts on this article today? Before ending this video, the hashtag keyword for the 200 Dogecoin giveaway is illegitimate. The winner will be announced this Sunday and will be in one of the Sunday's videos. Stay tuned and good luck. Please drop a comment below. Let us know what you think And don't forget to add hashtag and the keyword for today. Also, don't forget to please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you on the next video.